Number 1. Listed for $6,800 and located in Port St. Lucie, Florida, this 1971 Ford Thunderbird Coupe represents a rare opportunity for anyone who has an appreciation for vintage cars, unique styling, and the kind of one-year-only production details that make a classic stand out from the crowd. Because this particular body style was only produced for a single year, and that makes it instantly collectible and highly desirable among enthusiasts of the Thunderbird line, which had always been Ford's personal luxury flagship. What makes this example even more attractive is what sits on the hood. The original 429 cubic inch Thunderjet V8, a massive big block engine that was designed during an era when torque and smoothness were top priorities. And in this car, it is paired to a smooth shifting automatic transmission that delivers the kind of effortless cruising power you expect from a luxury coupe of this era. The low-end torque is strong, making the car quick off the line, but it also settles into a relaxed rhythm on the highway where it feels like it can cruise forever without breaking a sweat. The exterior is finished in a striking shade of deep blue, a color that still gleams under the sunlight and gives a Thunderbird a commanding presence wherever it goes, and according to the seller, the body is completely rust-free, not only in the areas you can see like the sheet metal, but also underneath, where the undercarriage remains solid and free from the structural decay that plagues so many cars from the early 1970s. The vinyl top is still intact and clean, a detail that often shows wear or cracking on other cars of this age, but here remains presentable and a nice complement to the paint. Inside, the cars receive attention and refreshing that makes it a comfortable place to spend time, with a new headliner, fresh carpeting, and refinished upholstery that give the cabin a renewed look and feel. The seller also notes several recent upgrades that improve the overall driving experience, including new brakes for confident stopping power, a set of new tires mounted on fresh rims for both safety and style, and an upgraded exhaust system that not only helps performance, but also provides a deeper, more commanding sound that suits a big block Thunderbird perfectly. Mechanically, the car runs and drives well, starts up reliably, and goes down the road without drama, and it stops with confidence thanks to the brake work, though there are a few small issues worth noting so a buyer has a clear picture. The interior electrical components, such as the fuel gauge, windshield wipers, and power locks, are currently inoperative, and while the air conditioning system is intact, it has not yet been serviced, so its current condition is unknown. Importantly, the car comes with a clean title, has had only 2 owners since new, which speaks to long-term care and stability in ownership, and it is being offered at a price that is lower than what many people pay for a professional paint job alone, which makes it not just a solid running and driving car, but also a very smart buy for someone who wants to enjoy a rare piece of American automotive history. A car that is already presentable, but could be lightly finished to reach the next level, without the need for a full restoration. This Thunderbird is more than just a car. It is a snapshot of early 1970s American luxury performance design, and it is ready for a new owner who will appreciate its unique qualities. Number 2. Offer at $8,500 and available in Melbourne, Florida. This 1969 Chevrolet Bel Air stands as an exceptional example of a well-preserved survivor that has remained with the original single owner throughout its life, showing 148,000 original miles that are documented and believable given its condition and history. The fact that this car has stayed in one family or with one careful owner since new is a strong testament to the level of care it has received, and it shows in the details. Under the hood sits its original factory drivetrain paired to a reliable automatic transmission, meaning it still retains that authentic Chevrolet driving character from the late 1960s. And in order to keep it dependable, the car has recently undergone a round of thoughtful maintenance, including a complete tune-up to ensure the engine runs smoothly, a fresh oil change to protect its internals, and a set of brand new tires that provide a safe and comfortable ride. Step inside the Bel Air and you are greeted by an interior that is in remarkably clean condition for a vehicle over 50 years old, with black seats and dashboard that show only minimal wear, far less than you would expect for the age and mileage, while the headliner is described as being in perfect condition, a detail that often goes overlooked but speaks volumes about how carefully the car was maintained through the years. Every major system on the car is fully functional, from the lights to the gauges, making this Bel Air not just a showpiece, but a true turnkey cruiser that you can get in and drive with confidence whether you're heading to a local car show or simply enjoying a Sunday afternoon drive. On the outside, the gold paint is believed to be largely original, which adds authenticity to its survivor status. And the body panels are straight with no evidence of major dents or previous accident damage, while the slight patina that has developed over time only adds to the preservation class appeal, giving it the look of a genuine time capsule rather than something that has been over-restored or altered. For buyers who value originality and want to own a car that feels like a direct connection to late 1960s General Motors history, this Bel Air delivers the perfect combination of reliability, authenticity, and vintage charm. It is a rare opportunity to buy a full-size Chevrolet that does not require a major restoration to be enjoyed, making it an excellent candidate for collectors, enthusiasts, or anyone who simply wants a solid, stylish, and affordable classic cruiser that carries with the character of its era. Number 3. Listed at $6,500 and based in Irving, Texas, this 1979 Lincoln Continental Coupe is a prime example of late 1970s American luxury, a time when cars were built long, wide, and heavy with an emphasis on comfort, style, and presence. And this particular Continental has all of those qualities in abundance. Painted in an elegant silver finish over a gray interior, the car exudes sophistication even today, and with just 61,000 original miles showing, it has lived a relatively gentle life compared to many of its contemporaries. Known for their smooth ride quality and commanding road presence, Lincoln Continentals from this era earned the nickname land yachts. And behind the wheel of this one, you can immediately understand why, as it glides down the road with a level of comfort and quietness that few modern cars can replicate. Power comes from a refined V8 engine that is paired with an automatic transmission, delivering adequate performance for both city driving and long highway cruises. And the seller notes that the air conditioning system is functional and blows cold, which is a huge plus in a car this vintage, adding to the luxury feel. This Continental also features a factory sunroof that is operational, allowing for open-air enjoyment that enhances the already spacious interior and makes drives even more enjoyable. The car is sold with a clean title, and the seller emphasizes that it is a solid driver that can be enjoyed immediately without the need for extensive mechanical work. On the cosmetic side, the clear coat is peeling on the hood, roof, and trunk, which is a very common issue for cars from this period. But importantly, the body itself remains solid and straight with no significant rust or structural concerns reported. That makes it a perfect candidate for someone who may want to invest in a respray to bring the exterior back to showroom condition. But it also means you can drive and enjoy it as is without worrying about hidden problems. With its combination of low mileage, functional luxury features, and undeniable presence, this 1979 Lincoln Continental represents an affordable and collectible slice of personal luxury history from the tail end of the big-body American car era. And whether you choose to restore its finish or simply enjoy it in its current patina state, it is a compelling option for anyone who loves classic American luxury coupes. Number 4. For those who love full-size American muscle and the raw power that only a big block engine can deliver, this 1969 Pontiac Bonneville is worth serious consideration, especially since it is being offered just $5,000 or best offer in Washington, D.C., making it an affordable entry point into classic Pontiac ownership. Beneath the hood, you will find an original 428 cubic inch big block V8, a powerhouse engine that in its day delivered strong horsepower and immense torque. And here it is paired with the durable TH400 automatic transmission, a combination that gives the car highway confidence and plenty of performance potential. Pontiac in the late 1960s was at the height of its performance reputation, and the Bonneville was the full-size model that blended muscle car power with luxury car features, which makes it an appealing choice today for someone who wants both comfort and performance. This particular car is equipped with factory options such as power windows, cruise control, and tilt steering, all of which were considered advanced luxury features. When the car was new and still enhanced its appeal today by making it more comfortable and easier to live with. The green paint shows its age and has faded over time, and there is rust present around the rear window area. But overall, the structure of the car is said to be solid with good bones that make it a prime candidate for a light restoration rather than a full rebuild. The seller notes that the Bonneville comes with a clean title and has had only 2 owners since new, which is unusual and shows that it has not been neglected or passed through many hands over the decades, a good sign of consistent care. Even better, the car starts, runs, and drives, which means it is not just a static project but a running, driving example you can enjoy while gradually restoring or customizing it to your taste. With big block American classics becoming harder to find at affordable prices, especially ones that retain their original equipment and features, this Bonneville stands out as a strong candidate for someone who wants a weekend cruiser with serious potential or a restoration project that won't break the bank. Number 5. If you're shopping on a very tight budget but still want the experience of owning a classic American luxury car, this 1986 Cadillac Fleetwood sedan might be just what you're looking for, as it's being offered for only $1,000 in Brooklyn, New York, a price that makes it one of the most affordable running Cadillacs you are likely to find anywhere. According to the seller, the car still runs and drives well, with both the engine and the transmission reported to be in good working order, which alone makes it a bargain given the cost of drivetrain repairs today. It also rides on a set of 4 nearly new tires, a bonus that adds value since tires can often be a major expense on older cars. The body of the Fleetwood is said to be in good overall condition, with no major rust or dents reported, which is encouraging for a car being sold at this price point. And while the listing does not provide detailed interior photos, the seller emphasizes that the car is still a drivable and usable vehicle as it sits, not just a parts car or non-runner. Some features such as the power windows appear to be stuck or non-functional, which is not unusual for a car this age and price, but they could likely be repaired by a handy owner. The advertisement itself is informal and to the point, with the seller using the unusual phrase, "If not by car, then I give way car by car, but better you get car," which suggests they are motivated to sell quickly and want the car gone. Importantly, the Fleetwood is being sold with a good title, which means there are no major paperwork issues to worry about, and at this price it represents a unique opportunity for someone who wants a cheap winter beater, a donor for parts, or even a base for a custom project if they have the creativity and skills. It is the kind of car that rewards buyers who are willing to get their hands dirty, and at just $1,000, it is hard to go wrong. Number 6. If you are truly searching for a classic American full-size coupe that manages to combine traditional styling with undeniable road presence and legendary comfort, then this 1991 Mercury Grand Marquis could easily be the overlooked treasure you've been waiting to discover. Because while many cars from the early 90s have faded into the background, this one still has the aura of a stately cruiser that was born in a time when cars were still engineered with body-on-frame strength and a focus on smooth, relaxed V8 motoring. And now being offered at only $5,200, or best offer in Randolph, Massachusetts, it represents a chance to step into that forgotten world without needing a collector's budget. And what makes it even more appealing is that at 166,345 miles on the odometer has already proven itself as a faithful road companion. Yet for those who know the Panda platform, that number is not intimidating at all, because these chassis were known to regularly surpass 300,000 miles with proper care, making them the kind of vehicles you could trust to carry you across the country without hesitation. And back in the day, the Grand Marquis was the go-to choice not just for retirees who wanted comfort, but also for local officials, professionals, and everyday people who simply appreciated a straightforward, no-nonsense driving experience that prioritized ride quality, space, and dependability. And under its hood, you'll most likely find the tried-and-true 5.0-liter V8, a power plant that has earned a reputation for being smooth, reliable, and surprisingly easy to service. And this engine is mated to an automatic transmission that is equally respected for soaking up miles and delivering seamless shifts without drama, which means it is a kind of drivetrain you don't have to worry about every time you turn the key. And then when you look at the exterior, you'll see the classic white finish that continues to hold a dignified look even decades later while stepping inside. Treats you to an unmistakably early 1990s interior done up in plush blue velour that wraps around you like a living room sofa, complete with simulated wood trim accents across the dash and doors that remind you of the era when cars were designed to feel like an extension of home, with ample space for stretching out, room to carry family or friends without anyone feeling cramped, and all the soft touch materials that emphasize comfort above all else. And when you put all of that together, it becomes clear this Mercury Grand Marquis isn't just some affordable old car. It's an ideal option for someone wanting a practical daily driver with vintage charm, or for someone who wants a relaxed weekend cruiser that still has durability, character, and the authentic feel of old-school American engineering. A car that lets you relive an era where smooth V8 power, quiet cabins, and spacious interiors define the meaning of full-size luxury. Number 7. What we have here is something you truly don't encounter every single day: a bold, commanding, full-size station wagon from the golden era of American land yachts. A vehicle that immediately takes you back to the mid-1970s, when size, strength, and presence mattered just as much as utility. And this 1976 Buick Estate wagon, priced at $8,500 and located in Swan, Ohio, is the kind of long-roof cruiser that makes people stop and stare, simply because so few of these survivors are still around in running, driving condition. And this one is finished in a striking shade of red that practically demands attention, whether it's parked at a grocery store or rolling down the highway. And beneath its vast hood rests the legendary Buick 455 cubic inch V8 paired with an automatic transmission, a combination that was renowned not just for brute force, but also for smoothness, making this wagon more than just a family hauler. It was and still is essentially a muscle car disguised as a people mover. And with 99,999 miles showing on the odometer, there's still plenty of life left in this beast, especially since the seller confirms it runs great, the heater works, and it's road ready right now, giving you the choice of enjoying it as it sits or diving into a restoration project to bring it back to showroom glory. And the body is reported to be clean, straight, and solid with no major damage, which is impressive given the sheer size of these wagons and how many were used up, scrapped, or neglected. And let's not forget what these cars were designed to do back in the day, because they weren't just about carrying kids and groceries. They were built to tow trailers, haul boats, load up camping gear, and handle long family vacations of the era, all with ease thanks to the power of that massive V8 and the durability of their frames. And in today's world where wagons have nearly disappeared from the road, finding one like this in such condition makes an absolute rarity. A car that is both a conversation starter and a rolling piece of Americana that tells the story of a different age. And whether you want to restore it and polish every inch of chrome, or keep it exactly as it is to turn heads at cruise nights and car shows, you're guaranteed to own something with presence, personality, and mechanical muscle that modern vehicles simply can't replicate. And since the seller is only interested in cash and not trades, this comes down to a straightforward opportunity to grab a massive red beauty that's ready for its next chapter, with a new owner behind the wheel. Number 8. For anyone who has been daydreaming about stepping into a true slice of American luxury history, this 1978 Lincoln Continental offers exactly that, because at just $5,000 in Riverton, New Jersey, you're looking at one of those grand, imposing sedans that captured everything Lincoln represented in the late 1970s: comfort, style, and sheer presence that filled an entire lane on the highway. And this particular example, with only 127,000 miles on the odometer, still has plenty left to give, because under that expansive squared-off hood likely rests either a 400 or 460 cubic inch V8, both known for their smooth power delivery and ability to carry these cars across long stretches of interstate with minimal effort, paired to an automatic transmission that shifts like butter. And the entire package was designed from the ground up to float down the road with grace, making every trip a reminder of how effortless American luxury once was. And visually, it still carries all of that unmistakable late 70s Continental style: long straight body lines, sharp edges, a proud upright stance, and chrome trim that reflects sunlight from every angle. The kind of details that make people turn their heads, because they just don't see cars built like this anymore. And stepping inside feels like walking into a mobile living room, because the interior is filled with wide, sofa-like seats, plenty of padding, soft vinyl materials, simulated with accents, and enough room to seat 6 adults without anyone complaining about space, which shows why these cars were once the preferred choice of executives and those who want to make a statement without saying a word. And the Continental badge still carries weight with those who remember the era when American cars were truly massive and engineered to impress both driver and passenger alike. And when you consider all that together, this Lincoln becomes more than just an affordable old car. It's a weekend cruiser that will get attention at Cars End. Coffee, a conversation piece that sparks nostalgia everywhere it goes. And above all, a timeless machine that delivers the kind of full-size cool you can't buy new anymore. Number 9. If your preference leans toward classics that are loud, bold, and absolutely unapologetic about standing out in a crowd, then this 1983 Oldsmobile 88 Royale deserves a closer look, because it takes a traditional big body sedan and transforms it into a street cruiser with an attitude, being offered now at $5,500 in Bristol, Tennessee. And what makes it stand out immediately is that it's far from stock, having been built up to capture attention with both looks and sound. Starting with a built 307 rocket V8 under the hood paired to a rugged TH350 automatic transmission and supported by 3.73 rear gears, a setup that gives it plenty of torque and bite when you step on the gas. And then visually it makes sure nobody can ignore it because it sits high on enormous 26-inch wheels wrapped in fresh tires, blending classic Detroit sheet metal with modern street styling in a way that not everyone can pull off. But this Olds manages to, and the sound matches the looks thanks to a Flowmaster, exhaust that delivers the deep, throaty growl you'd expect, while custom multicolor LED headlights push the car even further into the spotlight, especially at night. And as if that wasn't enough, the seller also points out the trunk houses a massive sound system that is so powerful it can literally blow the trunk lid open, which gives you a clear picture of the vibe this car is built to deliver. And yet, despite all of that flash, the interior is still finished in a clean gray look that remains surprisingly original and tidy, giving you a comfortable place to sit while you enjoy the spectacle outside. And both the air conditioning and heating are reported to work perfectly, which makes this more than just a show car. It's actually a turnkey driver, and what you're left with is a car that draws attention at every stoplight, gets noticed at every intersection, and makes sure you're remembered wherever you go. The kind of ride for someone who doesn't just want a classic, but wants one that speaks volumes about their style and attitude. A car that doesn't whisper but shouts, and all you need to enjoy is a license, a love for something different, and the confidence to handle the attention it commands. Number 10. For those who have been searching for a pony car project that carries with it serious potential and the opportunity to bring back an American icon, this 1965 Ford Mustang GT Coupe, priced at $8,000 and found in Sugar Land, Texas, is a chance to do exactly that. Because while first-generation Mustangs are among the most recognizable and beloved cars in history, finding one at this entry price with the bone still intact is rare, and what you're getting here is a car with a 289 cubic inch V8 under. The hood, the very engine that gave so many early Mustangs their soul, paired to a swapped 5-speed manual transmission that offers the perfect mix of classic muscle and modern usability once it's running. Though the seller is clear that it isn't currently operational and will need to be towed. But for seasoned project car hunters, that is more of an opportunity than a problem, especially since the rust seems limited mostly to surface areas rather than structural, which is critical for a car of this age. And while the passenger door doesn't latch properly, the deal sweetens with the inclusion of several new parts already purchased for restoration, including a radiator, thermostat, hoses, gas tank, and other uninstalled extras, all of which show that someone was committed to starting this project before handing it off. And the seller even believes that with a carburetor rebuild and fresh fluids, it can fire back to life fairly quickly, making it less a full teardown and more of a revival. And the best part is that the Mustang comes with a clear title and bill of sale, which removes the usual paperwork headaches and gives you a clean slate to build upon. So whether your vision is to restore it back to its original showroom glory, create a Restomod blending vintage looks with modern performance, or simply refresh the mechanicals and enjoy it with some cosmetic patina, this 1965 GT Coupe is a foundation that allows you to finish the story your way. And it's not just a car, it's a chance to own a piece of history, to step into the legacy of the Mustang, and to be the person who brings it roaring back to life. Number 11. Offer at $4,500 or best offer, and currently located in Perth Amboy, New Jersey. This 1982 Toyota Corolla is much more than just an old Japanese sedan sitting on the market. It is a true survivor from a very different era of motoring, a time when cars were built with a focus on simple design, mechanical honesty, and long-term reliability, a time when Toyota was really cementing its reputation around the world as a manufacturer that built vehicles capable of running for hundreds of thousands of miles with little more than basic maintenance. And when transportation was meant to be affordable, straightforward, and stress-free, showing around 200,000 miles on the odometer, this Corolla has clearly put in decades of work as someone's faithful daily driver, carrying families, community jobs, handling errands, and likely enduring winters and summers alike. Yet despite all of that use, it still carries itself with a kind of integrity and charm that only a well-used but well-loved car can. The type of charm that comes from honesty and history, rather than restoration or modification. The car wears a vintage gold exterior finish, very period correct for the early 1980s. and pairs it with gray interior that still presents as functional and comfortable, reminding you that this car was designed to be practical, not flashy. Equipped with an automatic transmission, it is easy for anyone to drive, whether they are new to classics or seasoned enthusiasts who want something low stress to take out on the road. The body shows what you would expect from a vehicle of this age, wear imperfections and a patina that reflects its decades of use. But the important thing is that it appears straight and honest rather than beaten or heavily rusted, meaning it retains a look of originality that so many enthusiasts actually prefer because it tells a story. Mechanically, this Corolla is the perfect example of Toyota's reputation for bulletproof reliability. The kind of car you can work on with basic hand tools and keep alive for years with inexpensive replacement parts that are still stocked at almost any local auto parts store, making it incredibly approachable for someone who wants a project but doesn't want to be overwhelmed or spend a fortune. This would be an excellent choice for a JDM enthusiast who appreciates the early Toyota engineering, a younger collector who wants an affordable entry into the world of classic cars, or simply someone who just wants a no-frills, budget-friendly classic that still has personality and is easy to keep on the road. Whether you use it as a quirky commuter, a weekend tinker project, or just something cool to own that represents a bygone era of Japanese automotive history, this 1982 Corolla offers durability, simplicity, and nostalgic character that you won't easily find elsewhere. Number 12. Listed at only $1,600 and located in Roselle Park, New Jersey, this 2006 Chevrolet Impala LS Sedan 4D is an incredibly practical option for anyone looking for a straightforward, affordable, and reliable vehicle that can serve as a daily driver, a student car, or a budget second vehicle for the family. Because this Impala provides a lot of car for very little money. With 111,000 miles showing, it has certainly been used but not abused, and considering the durability of the drivetrain and the reputation of these mid-2000s GM sedans, this mileage is actually quite modest and still leaves plenty of life left in the car. The exterior wears a neutral gray finish, not flashy but classy enough to blend in anywhere, and the interior features simple but comfortable cloth seating, exactly what you'd expect from a practical American sedan built to provide comfort without unnecessary extras. The automatic transmission ensures ease of use for any driver, whether you're navigating city streets or cruising down the highway, and under the hood is a solid GM V6 engine, the same engine found in millions of sedans from this era, known for being dependable, easy to service, and inexpensive to maintain. Fuel economy ratings are perfectly reasonable at 18 miles per gallon in the city, 28 on the highway, and about 21 combined, which means running costs stay affordable, making it a good match for commuters, students on a budget, or families who need a reliable extra car. While it is not a showpiece or a rare collector's item, what this Impala offers is straightforward functionality and dependable service. It is the kind of car you buy because it does exactly what you need it to without demanding attention or draining your wallet. If you need a simple way to get from point A to point B, a daily driver that you don't have to worry about, or just an honest and inexpensive car, this 2006 Chevrolet Impala LS fits the bill perfectly, and at this low price point, it is hard to find a better option. Number 13. Offered at $6,000 in Zephyrhills, Florida, this 1985 Pontiac Parisenne is a striking example of American full-size luxury from the mid-1980s. A car built during a time when GM still prioritized size, comfort, and the ability to glide effortlessly down the highway with the kind of soft suspension and plush seating that made these cars feel like rolling living rooms. With just 58,000 original miles, this particular Parisenne stands out as a well-preserved survivor that has clearly been cared for and driven sparingly over its lifetime, which is a rare find for cars of this era that often ended up as daily drivers accumulating huge mileage. The all-green exterior and matching green interior give the car a unique personality, a regal look that is unusual today and makes it stand apart from the crowd, while the long, elegant body lines remain clean and straight, with just the right touch of age to let you know it's original and not over-restored. Inside, the interior carries all the hallmarks of 1980s GM luxury. Plush, sofa-like seats, generous wood grain trim, and a spacious layout designed for comfort over sportiness, giving passengers that old-school lounge chair experience on wheels. Mechanically, the car runs and drives well. The automatic transmission shifts smoothly, and the overall driving experience is exactly what you'd expect from a full-size Pontiac of the era, soft, quiet, and comfortable. The only notable quirk is that the airflow from the top AC vents is not working, though the rest of the system functions, which is a relatively minor issue that does not detract from the overall usability of the car. The seller is only accepting cash and is not interested in trades, which emphasizes that they are looking for serious buyers. Whether you want this car as a nostalgic weekend cruiser, as a comfortable vintage daily driver, or as a slice of 1980s American automotive luxury to add to a collection, this Pontiac parisenne delivers style, comfort, and preserved originality at a very fair price, making a great opportunity for enthusiasts who appreciate big American sedans. Number 14. Priced at $4,400 or best offer and located in Volo, Illinois, this 1973 Ford F-250 long bed pickup is a wonderful example of a classic work truck that combines old-school grit with undeniable vintage charm. Finished in a bright retro daisy yellow, it immediately stands out as a cheerful and period-correct piece of 1970s American truck history, and the fact that this one is a camper edition adds to versatility and collectible appeal. Under the hood, it's powered by a sturdy V6 engine paired with manual transmission, a combination designed for toughness, longevity, and ease of maintenance, making it a great choice for anyone who wants a truck that can still get real work done. The truck runs, drives, and stops properly with solid brakes and dependable mechanicals, proving that it remains usable even after all these years. Having spent time in Seattle, it benefits from a frame that is in good shape with minimal rust, a significant advantage since rust often plagues old pickups. Cosmetically, there are some imperfections, including a dent on the passenger side bed and some missing trim pieces, though that trim is included with the sale, which makes it easier for the next owner to restore or tidy up. These imperfections actually add to its patina and story, giving it authenticity and character that many enthusiasts value, making it equally suitable for a light restoration project or simply driving and enjoying as it is. The seller is open to trades and mentions a preference for a clean, newer golf cart, which might be an interesting opportunity for someone looking to barter. Whether your plans are to use it as a vintage hauler, a dependable farm truck, or just a cool old pickup to enjoy on weekends and bring to the hardware store, this 1973 Ford F-250 Camper Edition offers character, capability, and classic style all in one package. Number 15. Listed at $5,900 or best offer in Davidson, Alabama, this 1984 Chevrolet Silverado K10 4x4 is a bold and aggressive project truck that already carries the unmistakable appeal of the square-body Chevy pickups that have become increasingly popular among enthusiasts. This particular example has been lifted and fitted with massive 38x15.5-inch tires mounted on BART wheels, giving a towering and muscular stance that looks ready to dominate trails, mud, or any off-road adventure once it's running again. At the moment, it is a non-running project, with the seller suspecting that the issue lies with the radiator. But beneath the hood sits a 350 V8 engine paired with a TH350 automatic transmission and a 28-seat transfer case, a rugged setup that ensures true four-wheel drive capability once it's sorted. The body is rust-free and the frame is solid, two of the most important factors when considering a truck of this vintage, which means the foundation is strong for whatever build direction the next owner wants to pursue. A front fender does need to be replaced due to tire rub, but included in the sale is a box radiator support compatible with 1988 to 1991 trucks, which is a useful part for someone planning to get this K10 back on the road. The seller makes it clear that once the truck is running, the asking price will increase. So there's an opportunity here for someone to get a great deal by taking on the project now. This Silverado is perfect for anyone who dreams of building a lifted off-road beast, a trail-ready mud truck, or simply a head-turning classic Chevy that will stand out anywhere it goes. With its rust-free body, solid frame, aggressive stance, and classic square body styling, this 1984 K10 has all the right ingredients. It just needs someone with the time, tools, and a little imagination to bring it back to life. Number 16. Listed at $5,000 and located right in the heart of New York City, this 1986 Chevrolet K5 Blazer Silverado is an increasingly rare and desirable piece of old-school American 4x4 history that has only grown more sought after as time has gone by, especially since these full-size two-door SUVs from the 1980s have become iconic, not just for their looks, but also for their rugged capability and endless potential as projects. Under the hood, this Blazer no longer carries its stock motor. instead of being treated to a 350 small block V8 swap, and that instantly elevates the driving experience by adding the kind of torque, throttle response, and deep rumble you'd expect from a vintage Chevy truck, making it sound and feel exactly like the kind of tough, raw SUV that enthusiasts dream of. The truck runs and drives, which means it's not a dead project, but at the same time it's still very much a work in progress. A project vehicle in the truest sense of the word, one that invites you to put your own stamp on it, to build it, customize it, restore it, or transform it in whatever way fits your vision, whether that a trail-ready lifted rig, a factory-correct restoration, or even a lowered showstopper. The beauty here is that while the exterior clearly needs attention and work, the interior is already in mint condition, something that is surprisingly rare and saves a tremendous amount of money and effort for the next owner, because the dash, seats, and trim have either been carefully preserved over the years or restored with precision, giving you a cabin that feels clean, fresh, and comfortable from the moment you sit down. That makes this Blazer an unusual combination of needing exterior and mechanical love, while at the same time providing an interior that feels ready to enjoy immediately. And that's often one of the biggest hurdles with older trucks. The versatility of the K5 platform cannot be overstated. You could bring it back to showroom condition and impress the purists. You could go the off-road route with oversized tires and a lift kit to make it a trail beast, or you could even go wild and create a custom street machine that turns heads at every car meet. Considering how fast vintage 4X4S are climbing in value, particularly these full-size Chevy Blazers, this represents not just a fun project, but a smart investment, a chance to get in the game before the prices move further out of reach for the average buyer. Number 17. Offered at $6,500 and located in Memphis, Tennessee, this 1979 Pontiac Bonneville GXP is a big-bodied beauty with loads of character and presence, a classic cruiser from the late 1970s that has already had plenty of work put into it and now sits at a stage where it's ready for someone with vision to finish it into something truly special. Under the hood, it still carries an original 350 cubic inch V8 engine, paired with a smooth automatic transmission, a combination that offers plenty of old-school power along with effortless, relaxed driving, and according to the seller, it fires right up, runs reliably, and drives without drama, making it a mechanically solid foundation. What separates this Bonneville from others of its kind is the amount of customization and improvement it has already received. The interior has been upgraded with new seating that makes it far more comfortable than stock, a custom sound system that gives it a modern twist and allows you to enjoy your music the way you want, and other thoughtful touches that balance vintage style with present-day convenience. On the outside, the body has already been fully primed, which is a huge deal because it means the car is at that perfect blank canvas stage, ready for whatever paint job you have in mind. Whether you prefer a factory-style color that keeps it subtle and classy, or a bold custom paint scheme with flakes, candy coats, or pearls that will make it pop under the sun and stand out at shows. Add to that the fact that this car has had only 2 owners since new, an impressive feat for a vehicle of this age, and that it comes with a clean, fully paid-off title. And you're looking at a project with none of the headaches that often come with buying older cars. The major work has already been done. It runs, it drives, the interior is fresh, the body is prepped. So the remaining steps are about expressing your style and finishing it to your liking. It's rare to find a full-size Pontiac in this kind of shape with so much progress already behind it, and that makes it a perfect opportunity for someone who wants a classic car that doesn't require starting from scratch but still leaves room for personal creativity. Number 18. Priced at $4,200 or best offer and located in Grand, Texas, this 1983 Chevrolet C10 square body pickup is the kind of truck that instantly grabs attention from anyone familiar with the classic Chevy scene, because the square bodies have become cult favorites and are now one of the most desirable generations of Chevy trucks out there. This one has the big advantage of being a turnkey project, meaning it already runs and drives, so you don't have to let it sit in the garage while you gather parts. Instead, you can enjoy it on the road right now while slowly shaping it into the truck you've always wanted. The body is finished in burgundy, a color that still has charm and character but is showing its age, and it would benefit from a repaint if you're aiming for that polished, show-ready appearance. Mechanically, it's equipped with an automatic transmission that shifts properly and feels solid on the road, which gives you peace of mind that the drivetrain isn't a problem area. It comes with a clean title, which makes ownership straightforward and free of complications. Cosmetically and mechanically, there's still work to be done. It's not perfect, But that's what makes it appealing to so many enthusiasts, because it allows you to decide whether to restore it to factory specs, lower it on rally wheels or polished alloys for that resto cruiser vibe, or even build a full-blown resto mod with modern upgrades while keeping the classic look. These trucks are versatile platforms that lend themselves to just about any direction, and with prices on the rise, having a solid running C10 at this budget-friendly price point is a great entry into the hobby. The seller also notes that they're open to trades, particularly for something more fuel-efficient, which could make it even more appealing if you got a spare commuter car or a motorcycle collecting dust. All in all, it's a great mix of affordability, flexibility, and usability, making it a smart pick for anyone ready to join the square-body Chevy community. Number 19. Up for grabs at $4,700 and located in Tulsa, Oklahoma, this 1979 Chevrolet Impala Estate Wagon is a long-roof classic survivor that has somehow made it through the decades without succumbing to the dreaded rust that kills so many wagons of this era, which makes it an especially valuable find for anyone who loves unique old-school vehicles. With its sweeping body lines, extended proportions, and unmistakably vintage Chevy design, this wagon carries all the charm and character of a true family hauler from the late 1970s. The body is rust-free and surprisingly clean, which means you're not starting from a compromised position that requires endless hours of patching and welding. Mechanically, it has also had important service work completed recently, including a brand new flywheel, fresh rear brakes, a new starter, and fresh fluids, which means the essentials have already been handled. It's paired with an automatic transmission that shifts smoothly, and overall it runs and drives well, making it perfectly usable in its current state. The only issue the seller points out is that the speedometer occasionally cuts out, which is a minor electrical gremlin, and not something that keeps the car off the road. Inside, the condition is fair but usable. The front seat has a tear and the headliner is sagging, but otherwise it's intact and serviceable, and those flaws are relatively simple to address for someone who wants to tidy things up. What really makes this wagon exciting is the potential. You could keep it as is and enjoy the patina. You could lower it onto white walls or big alloy for a custom cruiser look. Or you could lean into the retro vibe and make it into a surf-inspired long roof that will be the star of any meet. The seller is clear that they're not interested in trades or lowball offers, so serious buyers only. But if you're looking for something that stands out from the usual crowd and carries the cool factor of a classic wagon, this Impala Estate could be the perfect fit. Number 20. Listed at a super affordable $2,500 and located in Keyport, New Jersey, this 1991 Ford Ranger is a kind of old-school compact pickup that embodies durability, simplicity, and that no-nonsense approach Ford was known for in the early 90s. Equipped with a 3.0-liter V6 engine and a 5-speed manual transmission, this little truck offers a driving experience that is engaging, fun, and surprisingly lively for its size, with a manual gearbox giving you full control and connection to the truck in a way modern automatics simply can't replicate. With only 102,000 miles on the odometer, which is very low for a truck of its age, it still has plenty of life left, and the seller points out that it runs and drives great, meaning you can count on it for daily use or light hauling right away. The body is not perfect cosmetically. It shows the wear you'd expect from a vehicle that's been used over the years. But the crucial thing is that it's not rusty, which is a huge advantage for any older vehicle in the Northeast, where rust is usually the #1 killer of older trucks. In this case, you get a solid, rust-free platform that you can either keep as is or dress up over time. The only current mechanical issue is with the front brakes, which have just started to make noise, but the seller is already committed to replacing them over the coming weekend, which means that problem will likely be resolved before the next owner even takes possession. On top of all that, the truck comes with an aftermarket audio system already installed and sounding great, and the seller is leaving it in place for the new buyer, which adds some bonus value. While the seller is mainly looking for cash, they are open to trades, leaving the door open for deals if you got something interesting to offer. All things considered, this Ranger is a dependable, budget-friendly, and enjoyable little pickup that offers a manual gearbox, a solid V6 engine, low mileage, and just enough old-school cool to make it more than just basic transportation. It's the kind of truck that can either serve as a reliable daily driver or a blank canvas for someone who wants to dip their toes into the mini truck scene without breaking the bank.